When you make a mistake or something doesn't end up the way you expected it to, do you shake it off? Or do you become self-critical, blaming yourself for what happened, even though it may not have been your fault? Being your own worst critic is actually very common. Instead of showing yourselves kindness and compassion, we're critical and negative. Why do we do this? And how can we overcome it? Up next. I'm Hector Wall, and I help current and future leaders overcome obstacles that hold them back from their future success. To stay up to date with my latest videos and helpful tips, make sure to subscribe to this channel by clicking the subscribe button. In college, I volunteered to raise funds for one of the charities our school was involved with. I was given a list of phone numbers, and I had to make cold calls. It was one of the most frustrating jobs I ever had. I would try to ask someone to donate money, and 9 times out of 10, I would get a no. What was I doing wrong? Was it my voice? The words I was using? I only focused on what I could have been doing wrong. Not once did it cross my mind that their answer had nothing to do with me. People just decide to say no for their own personal reasons. When something doesn't go our way or we don't get the result we want, we tend to automatically blame ourselves. You have a hard time learning a new subject. You're feeling stressed because you're under a tight timeline. It must be because of something you're doing. Maybe it does, but it may also be due to other factors. Yet, we only focus on what we think is wrong with ourselves. Why do we think this way? We all have that inner voice, the one that criticizes us, the one that gloats whenever something goes wrong. We listen to it more often than we should. We end up missing many opportunities that could help us grow or change our life for the better. This inner voice is there because your brain wants to protect you. Our brain hates pain. It tries to have you avoid any situation that can hurt you. You may have heard this concept being associated with what people call a reptilian brain, which wants to shield you from danger. That self-criticism and inner voice isn't some evil being inside your head. It's your own brain doing everything in its power to defend you from anything that it perceives as a threat that can hurt you. What we need to do is show ourselves more kindness and compassion. We do it for others, but not for ourselves. Acknowledge what your brain is trying to tell you. You might need to listen to it from time to time, but when your inner voice is being negative, tell it to stop. Take some deep breaths and calm yourself down. Stop the emotional reaction and start thinking rationally. Remind yourself that you're not perfect and you're trying your best. Remind yourself of past difficult situations you have been in and how you were able to conquer them. Even think of someone you know that has done this as well. You can also ask yourself questions from a position of curiosity and try to figure out why your inner voice is acting up. Everyone has an inner critic. You will never silence it, but you can control how it can affect you. Through self-awareness and rational thinking, you limit the inner critic's voice and embrace the opportunities it's trying to hide from you.